Hi, my name's Simon. I'm neither a boat builder nor a sailor, but I'm on a mission to restore this 58-year-old sailing boat, Susanna. Let's make a start. Let's get her uncovered. Ta-da! And so here she is. Let's have a little bit of a boat tour. See what we've got. Excuse the shake of this. I don't think there's image stabilisation on this camera. But we can see in the hull she's drying out a lot now, and this is my big concern. So the main objective for now is just to get her in the water. So basically recork the hull. Some of it's corked, some of it's splined, and get her really watertight, so that then I can get her in. She can take up, because the seams are really starting to open up. Not so bad up here, but I'll show you some other ones as we walk around where she's really starting to open up. So I really want her in the water. What will happen, it's July at the moment, I hope to get her in the water by the end of the month, the end of July 2022, and then have a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is, learning to sail her, and then taking her out and doing a lot more work over the winter. But I'm really keen. I mean, I could have left her for the summer, just worked over the summer, worked into the winter, had her perfect, but I'm just so concerned that she's going to open up too much during that time that I just really want to get her in the water, get her wet. Here she is. She's a beautiful boat, I think anyway. She's got lovely lines. I've started here just while the camera was charging, just to start scraping her back and looking for the water line, which obviously is on the boat, but I'm not entirely sure that it's correct. So a chap on the yard was just saying that most wooden boats will have a score line, and it looks as though there's one here, but it's hard to see. I'll see as we go further along, but I've been writing down, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but measurements from the deck down to mark where the water line was. I don't think it's entirely the same on either side. Perpendicular, is that the word? But anyway, so she's opened up. Now the other main thing is where the shrouds go, there is rock here, so I need to grave in some pieces. Around it's thankfully quite solid, so just need to grave some pieces in here. I haven't really dug out this one, but I'm sure there's some pieces here. There certainly are on the other side. And then that should hopefully be the hull. You can see some where she's opening up more back here, particularly like here you can see, and that's a fair sized gap there. I can actually stick my finger in it, which you know, isn't ideal of course, but we'll get to that. I think that's the worst one I've seen so far. The rudder needs fixing, that had snapped off here, so I need to reattach that. And then that'll be her. Just, you know, as I say, the hull is the key to get her in the water so she can take up. Well, for this summer anyway, and I can use her, and then over the winter really do some of the nice work. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Get on without too much trouble. Right, I don't know if this lens is ideal. Let me go to the bow here and look back. So the rest of the boat's alright. She's tired. She needs a bit of love. That's what she needs. But overall, she's pretty good. It's not a big restoration. It's just a good old fix up. Things like this hatch need renewing. Same with this one. That's nothing major. The same with these lockers here, the lids can all be done with and replaced. The cabin is again, it's ply and it needs, where it's delaminating some, it needs sorting out, but again that's nothing too big a deal. Right now I might end up getting some nice veneer for it, and then we go inside. It's the head. Should probably have done this with the seat of the toilet down. It's a bit rude, isn't it? Uncouth. But yeah, two berths up the front here, and again, I mean, you can see, hopefully you'll be able to see the light coming through here, which is why I'm quite keen to get her corked up and in the water to get her to take up, because this is concerning, the amount of, you know, stress that it will put on all the fixings and fasteners and whatnot. But it might be okay, it might be normal, I don't know. Not being a boat builder, shipwright or a sailor. which is lovely. So there's a quick tour. As I'm doing stuff, I'll show you more. And this lens is probably a bit too big for this. If that's whatever, I can't get back far enough. I'll put a different lens on. She has an engine, a Via 7, which is out at the moment. Lives in here, and she's in the workshop, which I also will make sure it's running good. Might need to strip her down, hopefully not, but if she does, I do. And that'll be that. But that'll be another thing that I'll show. Here's the yard. It's a beautiful spot, without a doubt. Let's go and have a look at scraping the hull. Coming up beautiful. Absolutely lovely timber under here. Paint doesn't come off too difficult. A couple of little bits I've had to put a little bit of heat on. I don't want to put too much heat because she's dry enough already. But yeah, it's coming off well. I'll get a mask on when I'm doing more of this.